Thomas Dowd and Victor Valdez. First of all, let's start with Thomas. I think it was, I told Coach Cross, I think it was with about a minute 25 to go. You got the miss from Victor's free throw, got the stick back, got the foul. That's a grown man play, Thomas, in a situation where the Trojans had to have it. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I'm always trying to play just as hard as I can. Like, it was a little harder for me to get it going offensively today, but I mean, plays like that are just hustle plays. You know, I just got to give thanks to the Lord for just giving me the abilities that He's given me to play basketball. You know, when everything's not clicking, you can always play hard. So I just feel like that was one of those moments for me.
There was that same type of a moment for you, Victor Valdez, and Victor ends up with 22 points in the game. Less than a minute ago, your club's up one on the road against a tough team. You handle the basketball, and we talked last time about how they trust you a lot to handle things and create things down crunch time. You're up one. I thought your move to make that decisive right-hand layup from the left side, another grown man play very aggressively, Victor. Talk about that, what you saw, and how important that was.
I mean, I was just trying to be aggressive, you know, trying to create a foul or trying to score, and thank God I could I scored the ball. But you know, I'm just confident. I'm just real confident because my teammates trust me, my coaches trust me. And like you said, Thomas plays so hard, and like I know in 5 minutes, Thomas gonna go and fight the ball. My teammates gonna get my back and go fight for the ball. So I'm just super blessed to be around these people, guys.
There was, Thomas, before the game, one of the personal development things, talking about fighting through fatigue. And, I mean, you played a lot of minutes. Vic plays a lot of minutes. Coming down to a situation like that where it's a gut check time, you guys always seem to be, nothing against the other team, but just a little bit more mentally tough and maybe just a little bit more better physically conditioned. Do you think so?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think that goes all the way back to that, like right as the season started. I mean, our first game against Kent State was an overtime one, and then that California trip, you know, that was brutal on all of our bodies and all of our minds, but going forward, it definitely, I think it trained our bodies and our minds up, especially not only that trip itself, but you know, all those overtime periods we played on that trip.
Just a free throw, man. I shot a lot, but I don't want to shot.
Final question for both of you before we hop on the bus. Well, two questions for you before we hop on the bus and get out of here. Victor, you win 2 games on the road in this league. Both of them came down in a razor-thin difference in both games. That speaks of 2 things. Again, the mental toughness this team has. You've already spoken about that. But also how tough this league is, Victor. You come back home, and the fans back home need to understand how difficult it is, what you guys are doing, and how well you're playing to win these kinds of games in the league on the road. Am I right?
No, yeah, you're right. Especially on the road, it's so hard to win. You know, the travel, we just come from playing 2 overtimes. But this team is so tough. We prepare, we believe in each other, and we just stick together. Doesn't matter what happened. And I think coaches did a good job at the end. Carrington brought a lot of energy on the bench and brought a lot of toughness and rebounds. Did a hard foul on number 5 before getting the rebound. So I just think it's the small details that let us like win this type of games at the end of the stretch.
The little things become the big things.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And we'll follow up with Thomas on that as well. How difficult it is to do what this team is doing, because you have expended every bit of energy necessary to win 2 games on the road.
Yeah, I mean, a big point Coach Cross made even right as we got back to the locker room was it's really hard to win, you know, anywhere, even at home, but it's even harder to win on the road. And I think, I don't know if all the teams have played today or not, but Coach Cross told us we were the only team, or no, not Coach Cross, Coach Larry told us we were the only team this weekend that was able to go 2-0 on the road. And so, I mean, I just think that speaks to, you know, our, one, how hard this league can be, but 2, just how